Hey housemates!
We in the house!
Guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Dumi.
And I'm Sandiso.
And this is the Ngwenyas house.
Ngwenyas house!
Guys, if it's your first time here, you're not a housemate yet.
All you have to do to become a housemate is
click subscribe
and press the notification bell and the all option
so you don't miss a notification
every time we post.
And if you're a returning housemate,
welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Alright guys, welcome to today's video. What we're doing today, as you saw from the title, is a mukbang. Baby, what are we having?
So today we're going to have chili cheese fries. You'll catch the video of me making chili cheese fries next week Tuesday, and I also made nachos.
Her favorite.
So yeah, my favorite is nachos.
And before
my
you
shirt
come,
is this oily because I had to make someone mince.
Yeah, I was
so
about to say,
half
before
of
you
it,
come for Dumi, half is mince.
Half is plain and half is mince.
Anyway, today, whilst we're eating this food, we're going to give you guys like a little 2-year marriage update. And yeah, let's get into the video. How was like the past year for you with regards to like?
So yeah, our second year of marriage, for me, because of COVID, we got to actually spend so much time together. Actually, I was saying we literally spent 24/7 together, except for the 2 days that I go to the office. And it's amazing how I still like miss him if I go to the office and stuff, even though we spend every waking moment together. Like
I just want you to also come back when you
like it's just like so fun always being together in each other's presence. Like even when I'm working, if he goes that side, I go with my laptop that side. We're just like following each other around and stuff. The biggest change obviously is the retrenchment at SAA. Obviously that has been like the rockiest time of our marriage, and when it actually happened, like the first 2 months, it was so difficult because I'm used to being the one with the like being depressed or whatever, and I felt so much that Saniso was not okay and I couldn't do anything about it, and that for me was very difficult because I didn't know what to do, and it was something that was beyond our control. So this is by far in our relationship the hardest thing we've had to go through
and
experience.
And it also, for me, I think it also helped us, well, on my side, it also helped me learn how to communicate my feelings a bit better, because at times I didn't know what the hell was going on with me, you know what I mean? I couldn't even understand. I was sad, I was just, and I didn't know how to express that to them. And like Dumi saying, in our relationship, most of the time, I don't want to say I'm the happy one because it's like you're unhappy, but do you know what I'm saying?
Like I'm not unhappy, but I'm the one that goes through phases of being like depressed or down or whatever, and now I'm used to him being my support structure. It's a bit chilly, but it's okay. Yeah, it's cheese fries anyway. I'm used to you being my support structure and being the strong one in everything, but last year we experienced it the other way around, where I had to be his support structure when I was also freaking out, because obviously with COVID and everything became uncertain, and it was a whole new adjustment. I feel like I still even haven't adjusted, because I'm someone that functions well with routine, but I realized how much not having a routine ruined everything for me. Like say for instance, at the start of the year, it was easy for me to follow into an eating like that's just like an easy example. Like my eating routine was very specific at work, and I knew at this time I get to work, whatever. So for me, the fact that I didn't have a routine and I still don't have a routine has actually messed up like even the way I function and work, and yeah. But that's kind of what I mean in terms of like, even though it was also a big change for me, I needed to be there for you, and I understood like the burden that you carry when I'm not okay and you have to be there for me, and still everything still has to go on.
So for me, the last year, everything that Dumi said, everything that Dumi said, and also, you know, the thing that has been the hardest for me, with the past year, is it's not easy transitioning from having a job, right? And then that job is like kind of swept up from underneath you, and then having to figure things out. I didn't have to do anything on my own. You've been very supportive, and I really appreciate that. But like, it's been a very tough transition, and more so because it's not like we have gender roles in the house where like, yeah, Sandiso has to provide or whatever, but it's difficult because a lot of the time I'm also thinking about, I want to be able to provide for the house and working without and like just trying to get a business off the ground. It's not as easy as it's like just written to be, or like easy, like, you know how it's just like about motivation and boom, you have an income. There's that transition is very difficult. I'm still going through it now, you know, and I just appreciate doing life with you because you have been very supportive through that difficult moment. I think it's really the most difficult moment I've had whilst we've been together. More so now because it's not like when we were in university where like we didn't really have to worry about where the income's going to come from, because like we know where the parents have got us. If things don't work out, we can just like shut fed, we're going back home, you know what I mean? So that's why this has also been very difficult, but it's really made me love you more. It's also made me get closer to you and appreciate you more, because now we get to I don't know how to put it, but like we get to we get to learn each other more, because whilst I was working, I had kind of also gotten out of myself. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like this year has also been a year where I've been discovering more about Dumi, while also discovering more about myself.
I want to come to you.
Go and warm them up with a microwave. I don't live in the Stone Ages.
Are you saying no to me?
I said go and warm them up.
Will you please warm them when you're closer to the microwave?
No, I'm not actually. My process is going to be worse than yours.
No, it's not.
Okay. No,
it's fine. It's fine. Ooh, this is what I wanted. I'm such a child.
Within the goals you had personally set within our marriage, well, I don't know if you set marriage goals. I don't know if that makes sense. But like maybe goals you had, or things that you would have liked us to do, whether it's together or personally, and how is that going so far?
For me, I feel like we have experienced more, like in the last year, actually when level 1, or was it level 2?
From
October actually, not November. From October last year to December, we've experienced more in our lives, more than we have ever. Like in the 7 years we've been together, like we.
Whoa! Just say that again. What?
In the 7 years, because it was
7 years.
Yeah, because it's really 2021.
7 years. I'm not acting surprised. I knew you've been together.
We've known each other for 7 years.
By the hearing it.
Yeah, we've known each other for 7 years.
I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you too, baby. So in terms of that, I feel like that was my biggest thing, that we were going into like too much of being homebodies, and excuse me, while it was nice and all, lockdown made us realize, okay, there's nothing special in these 4 walls. We need to get out and experience life and have fun and live like the young people that we are, because one day we're gonna have babies, and those babies are gonna need us in these four walls. So yeah.
We're going to need our attention.
So in terms of that, yeah, I think one of my goals was to be more like hands-on with like house chores and stuff. I don't know why. I do cook, but when I want to cook, like I don't cook every day, like Monday to Sunday, because Sunday so has to eat. I cook, but I would have loved to do it more.
But I don't want you to.
Going into the funk of like lockdown and how I've been feeling, I haven't even. I've stopped. I don't know. I've just like I hardly cook. This is the first time I've cooked in how long?
In a while.
In a long time.
But at the same time, I really don't. The
yeah,
reason that's okay
I never also asked you
because
if it's something that you want.
No, at the same time, I really don't need you to, for me personally, I don't need you to be a person where every time, like now, the world must stop, you need to cook for me. And when I'm saying this, I'm not saying this from a point of like I'm throwing shade or whatever. It's me personally. I don't need you to every day be like, okay, what are we going to eat? You know, for me, it's more of a thing of we do those things together, man. We like, I will say, if like, yo, babe, you know, I'd like to eat this, and most of the time, I'd want to make that food because I like cooking.
Like you were saying, it's about us doing things together, and obviously, like from the time we met and from the time that we decided like when we were gonna move together, when we were gonna cook, I was already looking at how much helpers are, whatever, because I am trying to be like, I'm not domesticated, and it's fine for other people to be, but I'm just not. It's just like a thing that I'm not.
And it works for us because at the end of the day, the things that need to be done are done. Like if I need iron stuff, I'll find my things ironed. If they're not ironed, I really don't mind ironing myself. For me, the goals and stuff, number one, like Tumi said, it was to experience the world more and together. And the world doesn't mean traveling overseas, but like literally the world outside these four walls. And
new places.
New places, new experiences. And like Tumi said, we've been actually getting to do a lot of that. We're still going to do a lot more of that as the year continues. The one thing that I wanted to start properly last year and do religiously was saving more and actually having a savings plan and things like that. But that wasn't 100% possible because of COVID, the retrenchment and things like that. But it's something that we have started doing now, and it's something that like in next year's update, I would love to have said, okay, you know, we're doing well at the saving. Then
we did very well at the not having credit.
Oh yeah.
We did very well at that. And guys, you know, the luxury of not having credit is now when Saniso lost, like was retrenched, we didn't have to be like, now we're in a pile of things that we can't pay.
No, I was blessed enough to also just before the retrenchment happened, I had just closed off the two biggest pieces of credit I had. So that was really great. And now we're good on that front. I was saying the last goal that I would really like is now in the businesses which we are doing separately and together. It's being able to structure those and to structure them, and then at the next update, I'd love for us to be at a point where now we can say, okay, this is where the business is. We've created 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the projection moving forward. You know what I mean? So that's my biggest goal that I'd like us to achieve. but we've at least now we've started like the businesses, because before we weren't even able to really do that.
So Ankere, there was a lobola, like you guys saw, there was a lobola, but in African weddings there's two parts. There's the lobola, then there's umhlambiso.
Members.
In South Africa it's called umembeso. I don't know what it's called in Sotho. Actually kitikapeso in Sotho. So we were supposed to have that, and it couldn't happen last year because obviously COVID. Then it was planned to happen this year during Easter, but we can see the climate of things, and we don't want to force situations.
And also can I just add on? Also remember, for us, this is now a celebration that's going to be done in Swaziland.
Yeah.
That's crossing a border. If like my family was from South Africa, we were both in Swaziland, we were still going to be able to do it, but the logistics around getting people to Swaziland, not only just transport, but now everybody has to get a COVID test, which number one is expensive. Like,
actually two.
Yeah, I have to get two. Yeah, I have to get 2 COVID tests. Like, it's a lot, and it's going to be pretty hard to do it now. So we had to move it.
Yeah, so we've had to move that. So I haven't been officially welcomed into, not like that, but you know, in culture it's the umhlambiso was the welcoming of the makoti. So it's been 2 years, but we haven't done that. So yeah.
I don't know. I was still growing in our marriage, yay! yeah, we're still growing. I feel like in this year we've gotten so much closer than ever before, and we've discovered ourselves and a lot of things, and yeah, it hasn't been I just want to also add, like, it's been a really tough time this past year, but in the toughness of it all, we've grown, and we've been able to actually see the positives out of it and grow from it, because really there's been really dark days, like really dark days, and honestly, without having you by my side, I'm just saying, if I would have gotten retrenched and I was maybe like still living at home or something else, I think it would have been way tougher to deal with. So I just appreciate that, excuse me, I got to experience that with a partner like you by my side. But yeah, I think that brings us to the end of the life.
Yeah, I think that's like the biggest update and stuff.
We haven't purchased the property yet, and we're still going to work towards that. It's not like even a
yeah, because obviously, like, you can see like how much of a, what is it, like
like how we've kind of been set back financially a bit, but even though we've been set back, we've actually been able to enjoy life, which is actually quite a blessing. This brings us to the end of this marriage update. Yeah, I don't even know if there's anything we could ask the housemates to comment below. You know.
I feel like the only thing we can really all talk about is how lockdown has affected everyone. Please comment in the comment section how much lockdown has affected everything for you. What are the biggest changes that you have had to? Did you have the support? Are you still with your loved ones that you were still with when the thing started? Because for me, 2020 was hard. Then 2021, like the way it has started for me personally, I just feel like, yeah.
Just comment below and let us know how lockdown has treated you and things like that. And thank you if you've gotten this far. Thank you so much for your loyal support. Please don't forget to share this video, share any of our content that you enjoy, and let's grow the housemate family.
Bye.
What else?
No, that's all, guys. Bye. Don't forget to tune in for the hot, the spicy, what do you call them?
Chili cheese.
Yeah, for the chili cheese fries, guys. They were so nice when they were still
they
like
actually
hot,
very nice, but
warm, like, you know. But
Catch
anyway,
you on Thursday with our date night video.
bye.